Hey, it's Carmen DeGiovane again. I'm here to talk to you about HRS 5100, Intro to Assistive Technology. It's hard to believe that we're here in week 7, only one more week of classes after this week, and then we'll have the final exams. Last week we focused on augmentative and alternative communication and seating systems. This week we're focused on wheelchairs and transportation. And then next week we will talk about EADLs, or electronic aids to daily living, the Internet of Things, smart home technologies, and basically manipulation and control of the environment. I always find it's interesting how these different aspects or these different technologies work together. I feel like this is a great way to end the semester because oftentimes we see individuals with mobility impairments who need a power wheelchair or manual wheelchair, and then we have to figure out how does that wheelchair interact with the environment and how does that person interact with the environment, either through communication or through transportation or just controlling the lights on in their homes. So I hope you find that the discussions and the videos that we use over the next couple of weeks will help you better understand that. Given that the final exam is only a couple of weeks away, please feel free to reach out to me to set up an appointment for office hours if you have any questions. A couple posts back, Caden Gill brought up some really good points about simulations and provided me with some interesting resources around the social model of disability. Oftentimes we talk about the medical model and the social model, or sometimes we talk about the biopsychosocial model of disability, and I think it's a really good thing to understand. Caden provided me with some really good videos that I'd like to share with you, so I'll create a post and put those videos out for you to look at if you're interested in learning more about this topic. The past couple weeks, I've been recording a number of videos of individuals with disabilities and professionals that work in the field for our assistive technology in communication controls, computers, communications, and controls. So that's HRS 5400 that I'll be introducing in the fall. So just a few weeks away, a couple months away. One of the things that's come out of those videos is this idea around the biopsychosocial model, once again, more importantly or more clearly focused on the social model. I completed an interview with Peter Berg. I think I've talked about him before, but I talked to him more about his role at the Great Lakes ADA Center and how that has changed since he started working there in 2000. It's a fascinating interview, and I think you'll enjoy it if you end up taking HRS 5400. If you're interested in learning more about the field of assistive technology and rehabilitation engineering, there's a couple conferences that are coming up that I'd like to make you aware of. The first one is the RESNA conference. It's going to be a virtual conference on September 23rd and 24th. So if you have a chance, check that out. You don't have to drive there. You don't have to go anywhere. It's great because it'll be a virtual conference, but you can learn more and it gives you an opportunity to learn more about the field, but also interact with professionals who are currently working in the field of assistive technology and rehabilitation engineering. The other conference I'd like to make you aware of is the International Seating Symposium. It's a conference I'm involved with almost every year. Next year it will be hosted in Pittsburgh, and it may be in a hybrid model. We just don't know yet, but it'll be in the spring. So keep an eye out for the International Seating Symposium. Finally, I'd like to end this little video, if you will, with just a piece of information that I found out recently. I was going through Twitter. One of the Twitter feeds that I follow is the MSFT Accessibility Twitter account. So Microsoft Accessibility Twitter account. They put out a Twitter tweet on July 12th. And I really liked the tweet because it showed one of the technicians that works for Microsoft talking and communicating with people to let them know about the technical support that they provide for individuals who are using assistive technology. The thing I liked about it is this gentleman was using ASL, or American Sign Language. There was also closed captioning for the video, and then there was voice narration for the video. So I thought it was a good representation of using multiple modes of communication in order to get his point across. So I'll put a link to that tweet in this video link, but just go out and check MSFT, so Microsoft accessibility, and it may be worth following for you. So once again, have a great week. Thanks for participating in this course. The participation has been great. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me via the Carmen mail, or you can just call me directly. So thanks, and have a great week.